Right, sure. It's gonna be interesting.
This time, we're going to call our annual meeting to order at 5:11 p.m. We'll begin with annual reports, and they're in actually reverse order. But let's approve the agenda.
So moved.
Probably moved in second that we accept the agenda. All in favor, make it known by saying aye.
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 Opposes, I'd have it so ordered. Annual report, Mr. Executive Director, you want to go first?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We put together a quick list of a lot of things that we did this year, and I think the list kind of speaks for themselves. It's been a great year. Staff has done an excellent job. We learned a lot about landfill closures and settlements and what happens on landfills. We're looking forward to next year. And with the piggyback, we want to go ahead and get that started. But thanks for a good year. Thanks for your support. Thanks to the staff for making it a good year. Thanks.
Officers, any comments from Mr. Vice Chairman? Any comments?
No, I'd like to commend the staff on another great year, all the hard work, and I know we're facing some budgetary concerns and restraints, but appreciate everybody working hard to control the cost and help us come in the black. Good job to everybody.
Secretary Treasurer? Any comments?
Good job, staff. Done a great job this year.
Any reports from our committees?
Mr. Chairman, as far as administration and finance, we're just still working through some issues, waiting on staff and working to try to make sure that we're doing everything we can to ensure the sustainability and feasibility of everything we're doing and in order to operate as efficiently as possible.
Okay, operations and planning?
I think we did a great job this year, and we accomplished what we set out to accomplish.
Okay,
Thanks, staff. Staff, you did a good job.
recycling and corporate affairs. If you will note in your packet, there are written reports that gives you basic information as to what was accomplished, that you need to be aware of and mindful of. They're listed as page 126 in your packet, which came from the Executive Director. There were 32 items on his report. And these are basically actions that were taken by the board during the course of the year, our accomplishments. If nothing else, we need to entertain a motion to ratify those actions taken from June 2014 to May 2015.
Don't you need a report from the Appeals Committee?
I'm sorry, the Appeals Committee had not met all year, if I'm understanding.
I've been on the Appeals Committee 4 years, and we did the same thing this year. We did the others. We did a doggone good job.
We got one coming, though.
Come close.
Well, it depends on how the new committee assignments go, but I just say the Appeals Committee did an outstanding job and deserves some accolades.
Thank you, sir. We commend you on the fine work that you did.
Thank you, Dr. Coakley. Thank you.
Ratification of action taken by the board June 14, May 2015. We need, shouldn't that be July 14 to June 15? Isn't the actual year July? July 14
Yeah.
to June 15. Is it wrong? That versus the fiscal year. Okay. Thank you for your explanation. All right. We have a motion to ratify it.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved in second that we ratify all the actions taken by the board during the period of time June 2014 to May 2015. It's open for question. All those in favor, saying aye.
Aye.
Opposes? Ayes have it, so ordered. All right, we need to elect officers. You recently had a nominating committee. We need to decide if how we're going to move forward with that. And Madam Attorney, please guide us on that.
It would be appropriate to receive a report from the nominating committee at this time.
Okay. Nominating committee.
I think
Mis-
Mr. Long,
yeah,
was
Mr. Long was the
chairman,
key chair,
is not
right.
here.
Mr. Chairman, the nominating committee submitted a slate of officers. Would you like the list of officers that we submitted?
Yes, please.
Mr. Lance Thompson is chairman. Ms. Pam Creech is vice chairman. Mike Campbell is secretary, and Mr. Noah Fleet Jones is treasurer.
Okay.
We need to make a motion
You
to
could
be.
make you could ask if there are any other names to be proposed.
Right, we accept the report, but there are other names from the floor.
I was gonna make us think about things, but I decided to follow Mr. Campbell's advice and just start off on the right foot. So I won't say a doggone word except go along with what y'all already decided to do. Happily.
Right. If there are none, it would be appropriate, Mr. Chairman, to entertain a motion.
No other nominations from the floor. Chair, entertain a motion that we accept the report and these persons as officers in respective places.
So moved.
Second.
And properly moved in second that we accept the nominating committee's report and the officers in their respective places. It's open for question. All those in favor make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposes? Ayes have it, and so ordered. Mr. Thompson, congratulations on being the new chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
If I may at this time make a few parting remarks, because both as my tenure as chairman and as a member of this board, having served here for the last 8 years, let me first of all thank you for the opportunity of working with each of you. I've appreciated the opportunity, the knowledge, the awareness, and all of the insights that I've gained both as a board member and serving as chairman of the Horry County Solid Waste Authority. I didn't realize that there was so much into dealing with trash until I became a part of this board. But believe me, I have become very much educated in the process, not only in the process of dealing with trash, but in the process of dealing with politicians. And I've discovered that there are some things I like about politicians, and there are quite a few things I dislike about politicians. That's why I probably would never be a politician in my lifetime. Grateful for the fact that the Lord has placed the calling on my life to be a minister of the gospel rather than a politician. As I leave the board, I'm very disappointed in Horry County Council in that they chose not to continue to have representation from the African-American community on the Horry County Solid Waste Authority, especially in light of the fact that they had a very qualified individual who was available and had made himself available to be a part of this board. But I understand that oftentimes politicians do not necessarily what is right, but what is politically expedient at the time. And I want all of county council to know that I think that they did what was politically expedient rather than what was right in the situation. And as a member of the African-American community, I'm very disappointed in that, as are there are others from our community who have expressed the same as such. I assure you that in days to come, there will be individuals from our community who will make every effort to become a part of this board because of the importance of it as it affects our community as well. But let me just say to you, Mr. Knight, to Mr. Bessent, to all of the staff, I greatly appreciate each of you and the work that you've done and the work that you're doing. Thank you so much for what you do. To this board, thank you for the privilege, the opportunity, and I pray God's blessings upon each and every one of you every day. God bless you. There any other comments? If not, we'll adjourn. Yes.
Yes, I have one. I would like to personally thank you for your leadership in your 8 years during some trying and confrontational times. And in regards to service on this board, it was once said that today you would go away never to be heard from again, and I truly hope that you disprove that when the proper time comes and you've been gone long enough. I surely hope we see you back on this board again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Reverend Coakley, it's been a pleasure meeting you. I didn't know you before I served on this board, but it's been a pleasure meeting you. I have a lot of respect for your service and you as an individual, and I've enjoyed serving with you and under you as chairman. Thank you.
Thank you. Bless you.
Mr. Chairman, thank you. You and I have talked about this before. It's been a pleasure. Hope to see you again real soon. Thank you for your guidance.
God bless you. Thank you.
Ditto that from me too, Mr. Chairman. Appreciate your leadership.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you. Nothing else? Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.